Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to read a wordless picture book. And a wordless picture book is a picture that doesn't have a lot of dialogue. It has mostly pictures, so the readers can infer what the pictures look like to them and use their own imagination. In the book I'm going to read is called Mr. Waffles, and it's by David Wessler. That's the that he is also the illustrator of this book, author and illustrator. And I chose this book because illustrations are very cool, I think. And I think that the children like to look at these illustrations in the book. And the award it received is called Caldecott Medal. Mr. Waffle, look, Mr. Waffle, a new toy, the owner says. Oh, Mr. Waffle. Mr. Waffles walked away. Cover book. As Mr. Waffle is walking away from the toy the owner has just showed him, there is a spaceship in the corner, and the aliens are looking outside the opening to see what is going on around them. All the aliens are cheering because they are happy that they made it. They're hugging and they're putting their arms up in the air. And then one of the aliens tells the other to grab the camera to take the picture. But then an alien notices these two yellow eyes looking out at them. And then all of a sudden, the ship starts to shake and the aliens are going everywhere. Mr. Waffle is looking at the toy. He tipped it upside down. And so he grabs it again, prays it with his two paws, licks it, rolls it, puts it in his mouth, smells it, and then he doesn't mess with it. Let's infer right here. Why do you think the ship has smoke coming out? Do you think it's broken? The infer right there. All the aliens are holding their heads or on the floor because they have hit their heads when the rocket has shake. One of the aliens noticed that the disc is broken. And so the four aliens are looking at the two broken pieces that one of the aliens is holding. Let's infer. What do you think the aliens are feeling? Do you think they're feeling shocked, confused on how the two pieces got broken? So one of the aliens says, we need to make a plan. So they start to think about a plan, and they head down to the spaceship to see where Mr. Waffles is at. The aliens try to sneak past Mr. Waffles. Let's infer right here. Why do you think the aliens are trying to walk quietly past Mr. Waffle? Do you think they're not trying the cat to see them and notice them? Mr. Waffles is smart. He sees them and he slowly comes up behind them. He breaks his paw up top and he starts to see Mr. Waffles. Well, Mr. Waffle, let's infer. Mr. Waffle's putting his paw on the group of aliens. What do you think they're going to be saying in here? I think they're going to proudly say with their hands up, please don't crush me. Where do you think this ladybug came from? Another inference. Do you think it came off a wall, then fell off or something? It's hovering right below Mr. Waffle's paw. Let's see where it goes. The ladybug gets Mr. Waffle's attention, and Mr. Waffle starts playing with it. And the aliens run across to a safe zone where the Mr. Waffles cannot get them. So behind the object they're hidden, they are drawing, and they have all the drawings of a cat. And they're trying to figure out what they're going to do. And then the alien in the blue, alien in the red is holding up a stick close to the wall. What do you think he's trying to do? I think the alien's trying to get a good look at the picture to get a better look and stuff. Then, some bugs arrive. First, the aliens didn't know what to do, so they backed up and wanted to see what the ants were doing. But it turns out the ants were just friendly, and they started talking, explaining the plan. And then one of the aliens had a camera. And then why do you think the alien by the camera is holding out his hands in front of him? What do you think he's doing? I think he is trying to get the others to look at him to get a perfect picture. And so the ladybug brings the aliens some food, and the aliens start to eat, and they talk about the plan. What's so interesting, Mr. Waffles? The owner says. And the alien in the green is holding out a piece of food to the ladybug. Let's infer. What do you think the alien's doing? I think the alien is sharing food with the orange ladybug. And so the green alien is showing what's going on and how it broke, and explain where it's broken at. And the ant and ladybug talk to each other and tell each other what object is broken. And so the ant takes the alien to a bunch of different objects to help him with the ship. And as Ladybug showed the alien all the objects, they start to cut little pieces like discs to get for their ship. And they get all of them, and they're so happy. They raise their hands, and they hug each other, go over the plan, and they get ready. They're getting ready to leave their safety spot. And let's infer this picture right here. Why do you think Mr. Waffles, why do you think Mr. Waffles' hair is sticking up in the air? I think that the aliens down here are scaring Mr. Waffles. And so that's how they get past him. Right here, little aliens are riding the ladybug. See in this picture, what do you infer his motion is? I think it looks like he's smiling. I think it looks like he's having fun. And so some of the aliens get past and onto the ship. And it makes Mr. Waffle look confused because of all of his head. But some of the aliens don't make it. So the aliens are on the ship, start the ship, and they have a claw where they're going to try to grab their friends while they're running away from Mr. Waffles. And they think that Mr. Waffle has them. But then the ship comes, they climb on the hook to grab them, and the hook takes them up in the air. Mr. Waffles tries to get it. And as they are up in the air, the aliens say goodbye to their ant friend. And the ant and the ladybug fly out together past Mr. Waffles, and they are waving at their fellow friends as the aliens leave. Mr. Waffles trying to grab them, and poof, they're out the window. And Mr. Waffles is mad. He wished that he got the alien toy. Hey, Mr. Waffle. Blast off, the owner says. Oh, Mr. Waffle. He walks away again, and he sits right back on the spot, trying to see if there's more aliens in there. I think they're gone. And so the ants have the coats of the aliens, and they go look at the drawing the alien did. And they miss their friends. So, I hope you like reading this book that I did with you guys. And I think an activity that you could do in the classroom is shown in the classroom. The students can act out a scene, so then they can be a part of it and they can have more fun with it. The following sides will have all the exciting stuff I did with this book project. Thank you for listening.